We'll be doing tariffs on pharmaceuticals in order to bring our pharmaceutical industry back. Other countries, largely made in China, a lot of it made in Ireland. Ireland was very smart. We love Ireland, but we're going to have that.
So Donald Trump is going ahead with his proposed 25% tariffs on all imports into the US, and that is going to disproportionately affect us here in Ireland because we rely heavily on exports as a small island nation, and it's going to affect multiple industries, but most notably the pharmaceutical industry. The pharmaceutical industry in Ireland is one of our major exports, and we exported last year alone 60 billion euros worth of pharmaceuticals to the US, which is about 40% of the total amount of pharmaceuticals that we make in the country. But the problem is a lot deeper than that because that is putting a lot of Irish jobs at risk as well. So it's not just the corporation tax we need to worry about, it's income tax as well, because people in the pharmaceutical industry tend to make quite high salaries.
Minister, given that pharma comprises around 100 billion or 45% of our goods exports, this is hugely concerning. That could mean the loss of up to 80,000 jobs and billions in lost trade.
So this minister brought it up in the Dáil, and he's right in saying that we are at risk of losing 80,000 jobs, and that's between 50 and 80,000 jobs that are currently at risk of being lost, but also the jobs that are currently in place in Ireland are at risk of being kept. So people who are currently employed are probably worried as well. And the worrying thing is that the pharmaceutical companies are wasting no time in starting the process. As you can see from this article, Eli Lilly, Merck, Amgen, AstraZeneca are already investing tens and hundreds of billions of dollars in their US manufacturing sites, e.g. expanding the ones that are currently there and building new ones to counteract the effect of these tariffs. And it's going to affect other pharmaceutical companies in other countries because Ireland does something called contract manufacturing, whereby it goes to other countries, gets them to make the pharmaceutical products, we bring them to Ireland and we export them from here, and the profits are kept here in Ireland. But the effects are not just going to be seen here in the coffers of the Irish government and of us everyday Irish people, it's also going to affect really badly the health of people in America, because Donald Trump has also proposed an $880 billion cut to Medicaid. And Medicaid is a government scheme which makes pharmaceuticals and drugs available to everyday Americans.
My medication, it runs $20,000 a month without insurance. I make $800 a month. Oh, that will kill me. That would kill my friends. That would kill millions of people in this country if they lose their health care.
$880 billion in Medicaid cuts proposed in President Trump's budget will help pay to permanently extend his 2017 tax cut.
Because the problem here is, in the short term, Donald Trump is going to be delighted because the manufacturing facilities will require workers and construction, and that direct money being spent, he'll say, that's great. But in the meantime, they don't have the manufacturing capabilities right now to supply all of the critical medications that these Americans need. So they are going to have to absorb the 25% cost increase in their meds because it's still going to be manufactured in countries like Ireland, but it's just going to be more expensive for them now. So this is not only going to affect us here in Ireland through the reduction in foreign direct investment, through corporation tax, through the high income tax that these pharmaceutical employees make, but also the health of Americans, because in America, they already pay a lot more for their meds than we do anywhere else in the world. I took this infographic from an article from 2023, and as you can see, the difference in price that Americans pay compared with other countries around the world. Up the top there, you see Mexico, their nearest neighbor, pays 70% less for the exact same pharmaceuticals, and that goes all the way down to Turkey, who pays 700% less for the exact same treatments as their counterparts in America. So yeah, this is a very serious situation whereby Americans, everyday Americans, are not going to be able to afford their medications. And here in Ireland, we're going to have a lot less tax coming in. We're going to have a lot less money to spend because the pharmaceutical industry is so important to our economy. So yeah, this is a very worrying situation, and I'm a bit nervous to see how it pans out.